Hey everyone, welcome. Hopefully you can hear me and everything's working well. I'm just going to get some of my ducks in a row here to get the names in Wheel of Names. So welcome everybody for joining. Super excited to get this draw going, and hopefully someone will claim this printer this time. So if you're a paid member on my YouTube or my Patreon, make sure you're checking Patreon messaging, because that's where I'm going to basically send the message to you. So, how's everyone doing? Okay, so I want paid. Active. Yeah, just double checking, make sure I grab the right groups here. I'm gonna watch the chat. On my phone, because I don't have two screens here. Get my live stream up here. All right. Okay. So I want to export members there, and I want to export my I guess I should give anyone a chance if they still want to subscribe to Patreon or anything like that. I'll wait a little bit, let some people come into the stream, and if anyone wants to join, if they have not joined, I will give it a little moment there. I'm just trying to get some things set up here. Members, all right. So looks like I have 30 members on YouTube. YouTube is a bit harder for me to contact the winner, but I will make posts and announcements of who the winner is to try to get a hold of them. But we'll see who wins. So right now I have 119 Patreons and 30 YouTube members. So pretty good odds to win, I think. Luckily, Patreon gives me the email address of the winner, so that's really, really handy. On YouTube, there's no way for me to directly contact the winner, so I will have to post it on Discord and things like that. And we are redrawing the original prototype for Delta Flyer, so this is basically what started it all. I will be drawing this one, and then we'll draw the LDO kit afterwards, and kind of go from there. But I'll probably do the draw in like 20 minutes or so. We'll hang out. If anyone has any questions they want to ask, anything like that, let me know. We can go from there. Got Wheel of Names up. Unfortunately, because some people do use their first and last name, I will not show the Wheel of Names on stream, just for privacy reasons. But let me turn that up, see if that helps. I increased my mic a little bit to see if that helps there, Jordan. I will not be showing the name the winner's name live, I'll kind of just do a first name, last initial when I do the announcement, or their YouTube name or handle or whatever it is on Patreon. There are definitely some people on Patreon that have user names, and then some are first and last name, so I definitely don't want to give out anyone's first and last names if I don't need to. Okay, so yeah, we're printing on this guy right now. I'm just printing a little mini, basically nothing fancy. Probably should have zoomed the camera in a little bit more on the on Delta Flyer there, but it's kind of just a preview of it printing. Let's check my OBS there. See if I can maybe get get it closer in for you guys, maybe. We'll see here. Get it as close as possible so you can actually see it. And again, if you have somewhere to be or you can't stay for the full stream, no problem. You do not have to be like present on the stream to win. You just have to be a paid Patreon or a paid YouTube member. Any tier, doesn't matter what tier. But yeah, as the question was asked in chat there, I will be doing an update on the cross gantry printer that I'm working on. I haven't stopped. I was just focusing on the Delta Flyer kits, working with LDO, making sure that it was basically ready to go. So now that is done, I can start focusing on the cross gantry printer. So I've done a lot of work on it. It's been fighting me. I've been fighting the Z axis, which is really sad because the Z axis I'm not even keeping. It's just for the prototype to get it printing. So basically I'm designing a whole bunch of stuff that I'm throwing in the garbage, which is probably the most annoying part of that printer. Is that's not the size that I'm going to release. It's really, really tiny, and the Z is not even close to what the Z will be on the final version. So I'm having to design a lot of parts that basically I'm just throwing away. So it is a little bit annoying, certainly, to try and do that, but it is what it is. And the Z should be done this week, so I'll be doing a video on it. I've kind of made some other design choices as well for the tool head and whatnot. So I think it'll be a good video, and then I'm hoping there's not much else left, really. I have to basically make a couple more parts here and there, throw some part cooling on it, again, just for the prototype, just to get it printing, and then I can maybe start designing the larger version. I'm not too sure yet. I do have like 2 more projects that I do also want to start working on as well, like new printer designs, so there is that. Yeah, it just started, not super far in. We are printing out like a cloaked figure, mini figure from Printables on the printer right now. And again, if anyone is interested in joining Patreon, if they're not already on the Patreon, I'm kind of just giving a little bit of a breather if anyone wants to join. Again, not necessary, but if you do want to win, you do have to be a paid Patreon or a paid YouTube member. But yeah, so cross gantry printer is being worked on. For those of you who follow my YouTube channel or maybe are new and don't know, I do have a 3D printer designed using ball screws, so no belts at all ball screws. The design's basically done. I just got to order a frame and start building it. So that's another printer that I want to like build and get printing, because there's like no DIY ball screw printers on YouTube that I know of. So we designed that on live stream, and basically the motion and everything is kind of done. I just need to order the frame and go through my frame list to see what's there. Hey Nuno, welcome. So yeah, we'll probably do the draw here in just a little while. I'm going to keep this stream to about 1 hour. It doesn't have to be a really long stream, or it might even be shorter than that. I am working today as well, so I do have to unfortunately be on my phone because I am working. So yeah, I am working today, so I will be on and off my phone for a little bit. But yeah, I've basically just been focusing on a lot of CAD recently, and like I say, the Delta Flyer has really taken a lot of my time. I've been camping. I just got back from camping not too long ago as well, and I'll be going camping again in a few more weeks. So summer's a little bit busy. I'm trying to fit in as much as I possibly can, but with a full-time job, it's difficult to get as much time as I can to do CAD and do building printers and all that kind of stuff. But the cross-gantry little design is progressing, so there definitely will be a video this week. And I know this filament color doesn't show up on camera. I'm just trying to use up some of the filament I had, like half spool of and stuff like that. This is one of my favorite colors, spruce green, which is Gello filament on Amazon. It's really nice filament. It's Canadian made as well. It's got a very kind of interesting color to it. It's like a icy kind of matte finish to it, so their colors are really neat. It's pretty good filament as well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the design, truthfully. Actually, I wonder if I could just move my camera here so you can see a little bit more of the printer as a larger view of it, at least. Try to, there we go. Yeah, perfect time. You caught it just in time. Yeah, I'm super happy with this. It's a really cool Delta printer. I think it's nice and compact for a lot of people, that they can, don't need a huge amount of space to build it. And it is really good for building minis and prototyping a lot of stuff. I'm going to be using one of my Delta printers to actually prototype something that I've been working on, another project that I've been working on for Patreon and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff in the pipeline that I'm going to be announcing and releasing and stuff like that. So I'm very excited for that. Hey, welcome, welcome, Shrimp Father. Welcome. Um, yeah, so hopefully the winner, again, if you are a Patreon member, definitely check your messages. I will try to send a message on Patreon and via email if you're a Patreon winner. If you're a YouTube member and you win, I will announce it on the community page, and I will announce it on Discord. The winner if it is YouTube. YouTube names I can actually publish because I think they're actual like usernames. They're not first and last names. So on YouTube, well, for the most part, it's easier, but yeah, it should be really great for a dorm room for sure. It's a nice size for that, absolutely. And with the door closed and stuff like that, it's actually not even that loud of a printer. Um, and this one does have MP jets, so this has like the proper MP jets and arms and stuff like that. Not to say that the LDO kit, the arms like don't print well. I just think a lot of people will automatically order the MP jets and build the second set of arms that are included in the kit. This one already has the MP jets on it because this was the prototype. So, and I'll probably do the draw here in about 10 minutes or so. Kind of do it halfway through the stream. I really appreciate everyone hanging out. I know it's not necessary to win the printer, but yeah. And this printer, it was fully printed in ASA. I believe this is Sparta 3D ASA. Really cool, like kind of lime yellow green color here. One of my favorites. And then it's like a dark gray ASA. It's not even so much that they're LDO joints. It's literally just the joints that they could get, that they could source. And there will be rubber bands included in the kit to tension the joints. It's perfectly printable. I'm still using my Delta, my LDO Delta with the standard plastic. Well, they're both plastic joints, but the more kind of looser joints. So they do have a little bit of play, certainly. So that's what the elastic is for, is to tension the arms so that they're just a little bit tighter. Again, it's not a huge deal and it still prints just fine. I have not tried a high temperature PLA yet. Seems like there's definitely some companies coming out with some interesting PLA for sure. And yeah, MP jets are they're cheap. It's like $20 for the amount you need, and they are definitely far superior. They have very, very, very good tolerances, but yeah. And I don't think they're quite as bad as the ones like I've found on AliExpress. Like I've ordered some ball arms off AliExpress, and those had a lot of play. They even still worked fine. My Min Delta, my little Delta, I'm still using some metal joints that I got off AliExpress, and I'm not even using elastics, and it still prints perfectly fine on my Min Delta. So again, I would recommend try to get the highest quality arm joints you can, which is MP jets on the bill of materials for this, but you can absolutely use the ones that are in the kit perfectly fine. So it's not that big of a deal. And yeah, I need to try and do some work here as well. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for the support. It's possible this stream will not even be an hour if I have to jump off for work, but we'll definitely do the draw for sure. Thanks so much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. All right, so the print is at about 84%. I'll give it a few more minutes here, let people join if they haven't. We're going to try and get this working, get this draw going here quickly. The tool head is going to be interesting. The tool head is going to be, I'm not 100% sure that the tool head on the prototype right now will carry over to the real printer. It's very straightforward. There's no cooling on the tool head right now. It's going to be remote cooling again for the prototype. Once I scale it up and actually make it the size that it's going to be, which is 180 by 180, then we'll actually see what, if I put fans on the tool head or if there isn't any room or that type of thing. I want to scale the printer up so that there is some room around the perimeter of the bed, so there's a little bit more space. The prototype right now, it's set in stone, right? Like I can't make it any bigger, and I still have to get cooling and stuff to fit in onto the tool head, or I still have to get cooling on the printer, but it doesn't really matter right now. The prototype's just to make sure that the carbon shafts like work, the gantry works. The XY gantry is the most important thing on the prototype. It's just to see like how the plates work, learn from the design, and then I can scale it up, make it the size it's going to be, and then we can either add a tool head and stuff like that. I thought of adding the AT4 tool head. It's quite large though compared to the prototype size, so I will need some extra space on the sides of the tool head for it to work. But obviously the normal size printer, I might have that. So there's definitely some things that I need to figure out once the prototype is done and printing, on like how much space do I need here and there. Where the tool head homes depends on where the bed goes too. The bed does not sit center in a cross gantry printer for the most part. It's offset usually because the tool head is offset. So I need to figure out, where all that stuff's going. Yeah, and I'm hoping a lot of people will mod the tool head, make it their own, grab another tool head, modify it, all that kind of stuff. So I am hoping that people do kind of modify the printer quite a bit, and of course I will be providing the CAD and stuff like that. And the prototype, I will put the prototype on printables. I'm not going to continue developing the small prototype though. I'll put it on printables, I put the CAD on there, and then there'll be no other changes or revisions to it. People can build it if they want to, they can modify it, they can have fun with it, but I'll be focusing on the larger printer. So, and most likely once the prototype is done and up on printables for the small version, I'm probably going to move on to the ball screw printer just to get it out, because the CAD is done for it and I have all the parts and stuff like that. So I really want to get the ball screw printer printing and make some videos on it before I move on to like other stuff. I'm just trying to get rid of all these projects I have stacked up. Yeah, Kaza, I'm sure when I do actual tool head cooling, I'm gonna do something like that. So I need to take a look at the tool head for the K3 and get some ideas and inspiration and stuff like that, because there's definitely some constraints involved with making the tool head. Same thing for direct drive versus Bowden. The prototype right now, it's Bowden. Um, you know, if you use something like the boombox and stuff like that, Bowden would work. Really fast extruder, but I know a lot of people are going to want direct drive. But then I have to make the height of the printer so much taller, like 60, 70 millimeters taller, which I hate doing. So there's a lot of stuff I got to think about. Yeah, no idea if the screws are gonna have any artifacts. They're Magic Dragon Ball screws. They don't have any backlash. I've checked them, but we'll see. I really don't know how the print quality is going to be on the ball screw printer. I'm very, very curious to see. Yeah, I think DIY printers are still good. It's definitely a smaller niche for sure. I don't know if it's shrinking or not, DIY printers. Um, I'm never going to stop doing DIY printers. I think it's the most fun. You know, building a printer is fun, designing a printer is a lot of fun, modifying it, you know, doing revisions, making it better, that type of thing is always really enjoyable. So. All right, so I am going to do an export here from Patreon so that I can get a list of users. Actually, that one is good to go. So let me refresh my YouTube. I think we did have a couple people join since the stream had started. So let me go into there. Oh, nice. Congrats. Voron builds are very fun as well. Yeah, we had 2 more people join YouTube, which is awesome. Much appreciated. So I'm going to export my YouTube member list. So we have that exported. I am just going to absolutely double check. No emails. So the list is done. So now I believe I have to go to Google Sheets and add my member CSV files. So we're gonna open up the YouTube member one, which is there. Oh, that's so 32 on YouTube, like I said. So we're gonna grab all of these names and we're gonna pop them in Wheel of Names. So we got 32 people in there now, and then I'm going to do the biggest one, which is Patreon. And we will do the 119 just as the print finish, which is perfect. So I'll import the 119 names from Patreon. If it wants to work. Oh, is there a pop-up? Okay, let's try that again. I think it blocked. Upload members. There we go. So let's grab all of these. Add them into Wheel of Names. All right, so a total of 151 entries in the giveaway. So I am going to go ahead and spin the wheel. And the winner is GF Ragib. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correct. So GF Ragib. Let me just find him, and it looks like I do have a name. So I'm going to send out all right, so I just sent him a message. And I have been messaging him on Patreon before, so awesome. Yeah, I've been messaging him on he actually messaged me and he lives in Canada, it looks like, which is awesome. Shipping will be even cheaper. So congrats, Canadian member won it. I will actually now be doing a draw for the LDO one shortly in a couple weeks. So I won't wait a month to actually do the draw for the LDO kit. So I am still going to be giving away the LDO version. So I will do a live stream on the LDO one. So if you're interested in winning the white LDO printer, definitely stay tuned. Follow my YouTube channel. Put notifications on so you don't miss that. Again, anyone who is a paid member of any tier on Patreon or YouTube will get a chance to win the white LDO. Basically, you're going to get the very, very first LDO Delta Flyer kit, period. So I think the LDO one is going to be pretty special and pretty cool for you guys. But yeah, we have a winner, and I have communicated with him on Patreon before, so it should actually be taken. And it looks like he is in Ottawa. So very, very excited about that. So again, fingers crossed he gets back to me. I don't see why he wouldn't, but seeing as I've already been communicating with him before. And yeah, don't if you didn't win this one, I will be doing a draw for the LDO Delta Flyer, so that's always exciting. And I'll leave the stream open here for a little while longer. I actually should probably go over and take a peek at the print here. Get this off without breaking it. So this filament is kind of wet, but it does print out very, very well. I can actually get that on. Get it to focus here. There we go. A bit better. It's a really, really cool printer. Try to get this guy in view so you can see it a little bit there, but so yeah, again, I think probably 2 weeks from now I'll do the LDO Delta Flyer giveaway. It also helps me clean up my office too. As you can see from behind me, I have like I have a Rook back here, and I also have the Rook Evolution. Um, I want to do a rebuild on the Rook. I've already got parts here and stuff like that to rebuild it. And I have the Funsor metal. This is like a 6 millimeter thick metal bed for the Rook, which I really want to use. I also have the metal Y carriages and the metal tool head carriage. So I want to put these metal parts on it and do some videos on that. So again, another project that I have to finish off. I'm also reprinting the parts and things like that for it as well. So but yeah, I'm going to get back to work. I am on call. So I really appreciate everyone coming by, hanging out with me, and attending the draw. So again, as long as you're a paid Patreon or a paid YouTube member, you will be entered into the LDO Delta Flyer kit draw as well. So it's actually right in front of me there on the table. I'll get it set up on this desk, get it printing and things like that, so everyone can see that printer printing. And we'll do a draw probably 2 weeks from now. So the Saturday 2 weeks from now, same time. Again, if you don't want to attend, or you can't attend the live stream, that's completely fine. You can still win the Delta Flyer, and basically the very first one of its kind. So very excited to give that away to someone. Really do appreciate all the support. It's amazing. It really helps me be able to order a lot of parts, prototype, order more parts, all that kind of stuff. It's not cheap to build this many printers. I think I have like 11 or 12 currently in my house right now. So it'll be nice to get these two gone, give them a good home, and then I can start continuing on with other builds and things like that, which will be nice. So thanks a huge amount. Like again, I can't really thank everyone as much as I should on the support and stuff like that. So it really does help. And stay tuned for my YouTube. I am going to be doing a video this week coming up here on the cross gantry update. Now that, you know, I'm kind of done with Delta Flyer Refit. It's in a good place. I'm happy with it. No more changes and stuff like that. I will be doing a video on that. So thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to get back to work here, and stay tuned for the drop of that cross gantry video. So thanks everyone. Have a great weekend. Long weekend for you if you're in Canada. I don't know if there's a long weekend in the States or not, but it is August long for us right now. So enjoy the weekend. Thanks everybody.